Hello everybody, Miss Jackie Russell here and welcome to my channel. And hey guys, today we're traveling. Yep, we're going a long ways away. Have you ever been to, well, let's find out where we're going. Okay, I got my box today and I started to open it up out of this package, and you can tell that there's a package inside of a package. But what I want to tell you is that this box is the bi-monthly Trouvailles box. And yes, I've called it Trouvailles, I've called it Trouvailles, I've called it Trouvailles or Trouvailles, and there are so many different pronunciations of this box. I have gone on Google and heard numerous interpretations, but I believe the French is Trouvailles, so which means to travel. Let's just say we're going to call it Trouvailles. In America, it's called Trouvailles. So it's just so many different names, and I'm sorry if I have caused any confusion, but like I said, this is the Trouvailles box, and it is a travel box that comes out of Canada, and every other month they send us a box full of delicious treats from countries around the world, and we're going to find out where we're going this month. But before we do, I want to give you a little bit of information in case you're interested in subscribing. This box, like I said, does come out of Canada. The U.S. cost is $40.18. If you're Canadian, it's $54.99 a box. If you want to get it bi-monthly, a 3-time commitment, I guess would be for a half year, it's $38.72 in the USA, $52.99 Canadian. And if you are a globetrotter, which is what I have been, you would get a US price of $37.25 or a Canadian price of $50.99. I think this box is priced very well for what you get. I've gone to Egypt, I've gone to Scotland. There's just been so many different countries that we've gone to. I think Guatemala. Oh, I can't remember every country so far. We've gone to several. And we're going to find out what's in this box and have some tastes and treats. And right on top, we can see that we are going to Poland. So this is the Poland box. And they always send us a beautiful postcard of a city and or the area. And this is Poland. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Let's read it together. Reaching from the Baltic Sea to the Carpathian Mountains, a span across which it shares borders with countries on land and 2 more on sea, Poland is a true gem of Central Europe. From our Polish excursions, we wish you happy holidays. And then I guess it says maybe Merry Christmas in their language, I'm not sure. And we're going to share the unboxing today. I'm going to open it up. But anyway, isn't that a beautiful card? And then after that, we open it up and we have this. And we've got to pull the card and see what we have. They always send us a product card. So welcome, it says. The holiday season in Poland is an annual celebration of tradition and family, stuffed with epic meals like the Wigilia feast on December 24th, but no snacking until the first star lights up the night sky, and there's not one but 2 visits from St. Nicholas himself, or on both the 6th and Christmas Eve. Trust us, you'll want to make these beloved Polish treats and handcrafts part of your annual festivities too. And then it tells us a little bit about don't miss these if you go to Poland. You don't want to miss the Krakow Christmas Market held in Old Town Central Square, Rynak Glowny. The Krakow Christmas Market is one of Europe's best, featuring artisan-made baubles, warming treats, and sweet vodka-based drinks. This holiday marketplace is a winter wonderland, and it kind of shows a little picture of it there, and that might have been part of the picture that was on our postcard. And then it says, bordering Belarus, this UNESCO World Heritage Site and Biosphere Reserve is home not only to the last piece of the Trouvailles forest that at one time covered Europe, but also the continent's last herd of wild bison. Wow, still have some bison over there. And then we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Willashashka salt mine, a mind-blowing labyrinth of epic chambers and halls, including ornate chandeliers and sculptures, and an underground lake built entirely out of salt and the mine itself produced table salt from the 13th century until 2007. So there's some photos of those that were on there in the salt mine. We have a large salt mine here in Texas. It's in Grand Saline, Texas, and it's one of the largest in the world, but it's still inactive, and Morton salt comes out of there. So let's go on and see what we have in this box. Let's get started. We've got some gingerbread hearts, and let's see if I can find the gingerbread hearts. I think that's what this is. This says, one of Poland's most iconic sweet treats are soft heart-shaped Pernicka gingerbread from the city of Toruń. Not incidentally, it's also nicknamed Gingerbread City and is home to the world's only gingerbread museum, the perfect festive snack. And that sounds really good. And of course, I probably won't be able to read the ingredients, but I'm going to open this up and we're going to take a look at what these hearts look like. Gingerbread hearts. Oh, cool. Look at that. They look just like a heart. And you can tell it's gingerbread on both sides. Take a look at that. Let me take a little bite. Definitely gingerbread. Do y'all make gingerbread cookies for Christmas? Well, if you do, and you like gingerbread cookies, then you'll love these. One more bite. And then I'll finish that off later, but I can tell you right now, those were delish. Okay. The next item is Lloyd Mulled Wine Tea. It is right here, and let's find out about it. We found a genuine rarity, characteristic of the traditional cuisine of the Goral people who live in the southern mountains of Poland. This mulled wine tea features a micro granules of alcohol for extra winter warmth, drawing inspiration from the seasonal favorite Gosaliki mulled wine. In an example of having the best of both worlds, warm wine and tea simultaneously. Cheers. So yeah, that sounds delicious. And it does say that it's mulled wine plum. So I guess I had it on the Poland side, and then this is the English side. So there you go. Now, item is a Polish Christmas bauble. And take a look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It's a Christmas ornament. Isn't that just so beautiful? This says it's Poland's expert craftsmanship of Christmas baubles, which started near the early 1900s, has turned them into top producer worldwide from blown glass ornaments. This ornament, painted with brightly colored traditional Polish folk patterns directly from the hands of regional artisans, is a perfect reminder of Polska on the Christmas tree. So wow, that's pretty interesting. And I'm sorry y'all hearing all my dogs singing a song out there on top of all this, but that is really cool. I love that, and it's definitely something that would break if it hits the floor. So our next item is the Goplana Mela chocolate covered cherry jellies, and that was what would not fit inside the box. Or it might have fit, but they had to send it on top because of shipping preferences. I'm not sure. But this is what this is, and this is in no exaggeration to say Poland has a national sweet tooth when it comes to chocolate. The country is the world's 4th biggest exporter. These cherry-flavored jellies covered in chocolate are a classic holiday stocking stuffer. Oh, yum, that sounds good. Let me get my little scissors over here and let's have a little look at these. Get this packaging off of here and let's try these out. They smell good. Do y'all like chocolate cherries? They look to be dark chocolate. So very nice, and let's have a little taste. It's got jelly on the inside. And it tastes like cherry. Cherry and dark chocolate. Yum, one of my favorites. Those are going to be delicious, and look how such a generous portion. Well guys, those will be gone before the week's out. I can tell you right now, I love dark chocolate. That is my favorite. And those are very, very good. So I like their Polish chocolate, and I like their gingerbread cookies. Those were very good too. Now, our next item, moving right along, is Baltic Amber earrings. And that is right here. And they're very dainty, and they're very beautiful. Aren't those pretty? You can see the amber in it. It says, called the Gold of the North, crafters in modern-day Poland have been using Baltic amber since the Neolithic period. Local legend says that the amber nuggets are the debris of sea goddess Hurada's palace, and these earrings are sure to make you feel like one too. So I guess it's going to make you feel like a sea goddess. But isn't that pretty? And they're just nice and dainty. Of course, they've got their backs on there. Very, very pretty. If I turn it sideways, you can see the amber in there. Very, very nice. All right, the next item we have is a Winery Zurich soup. And that is right here. And this is something we can make at home. This is a perfect winter season soup. Zurich is made from the fermented rye starter that brings a flavor palette to your bowl unlike any other. Prepare with slices of kielbasa, potato, and boiled egg are all stirred in, plus crispy rye bread to sop up every drop. Zurich is a meal on its own. Well, I think I'll probably like that. I like rye bread, and I like the pumpernickel rye bread that's like the dark rye bread. And of course I like potato, boiled egg. I'm not sure what slices of kielbasa is, but it may be like sausages is what I'm thinking. That would be a big thing in Poland. And it looks like that might be what's in there. So very, very tasty. That sounds delicious. And then our next item is a Kabusian print kitchen towel. And that is right here. And it has their little ladies on there. And that is very, very cute. It's a nice size towel. I can't bring it all the way open unless I open it up, but you can tell that it's very nice. It's very nice fabric. And let's read about it. We've got our tag on there to tell us a little bit about it there. But they say that Kahubian people have been documented in Poland for centuries, and their presence is still felt particularly around the city of Gdańsk. Their practice of traditional folk embroidery with emphasis on floral elements has been dated as far back as the 13th century at the Norbertine convent in Zwickau. The charming tea towel from the Folkstar brand, who work with the regional craftsmen, people, and makers, keeps this tradition alive. So isn't that really special? I love that too. This whole box is just full of goodies. Now our next item is called Classic Polish Treats. And that is in this bag, and we're going to have some little goodies, it looks like, of different kinds of candies. And it says Polish boasts such a staggering range of sweet treats, especially during the holiday season. It was hard to pick just one for your enjoyment. Here's a special collection of some of Polish's seasonal favorites. It says Krauki fudge, Sajasti, I don't know, it's a whole dried plum enrobed in chocolate, and Adawat chocolate, a boozy delight made from eggs. Enjoy. So that might be like an eggnog chocolate, in America's, but don't those look wonderful? Should we try one? Sure, why not? Okay, which one should we try? I'm going to try this one. This is the Sławaska Chajesklas. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, it is a dried plum embedded with chocolate. I love that everything's dark chocolate. That is delicious. Yum. This whole box is full of delicious treats. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll spare y'all watching me devouring the rest of that, and I'll do it later. But this was very good. This whole box was excellent. Now, after all of that, how in the world do we pick out a favorite? Do you like the Poland box? I love the Poland box. What's my favorite thing? There's so many goodies. I really like the ornament. So the handmade ornament is one item that I really, really like. I loved the gingerbread heart cookies, which officially came in this package before I undid it. The cookies are excellent. All the chocolates are excellent. Okay, but if I had to pick out one or two favorites, I loved all the goodies. I'll just say that. I loved all the chocolates and the cookies. They were excellent. But favorite items are going to be this unique tea towel from Poland and this very unique ornament. Let me know what your favorites are. As a recap, we had the chocolate candies. We had the chocolate covered cherry jellies. We had these beautiful little earrings. We had this soup that I can make up and put sausage and egg and potato in it and make it fresh, and I'm sure it's going to make a pretty good serving just out of that one packet. We have our mulled wine plum, which I'm sure I'd like this too. My goodness, it's too hard to pick a favorite. And then of course we had the tea towel and we had the ornament. So that was my Poland box and I loved it. I always love my boxes from Trouvailles, whatever you're going to call it. It's always excellent and I look forward to getting it each time it comes. So there's a last shot of our picture. And it's very beautiful, and that is all I have for Trouvailles today. So let me know what your favorite is, and be sure and check my descriptions for any giveaways and or collaborations that are going on. I am going to start a series called 5 Days of Look Fantastic Christmas, and I'll tell you all about it when I do the first video. So be sure and keep a lookout for that because it'll have a giveaway because you know I share, and I'll be sharing something from each video. And like I said, I'll explain it to you later. But as for today, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.